I think that over time we became better songwriters and probably became a better singer, um, but um, but a worse guitar player. But as far as the things have never changed, I think we're still very difficult, and I think we'll always be difficult. Because we come from some sort of an alternative world, and we just don't believe in sort of doing things normal. When you see people do normal things, to me it just makes me disgusted, you know. You know, put your hands in the air and wave them around like you just don't care. Anything that has to do with like doing something because that's what people do, it makes me sick. I can't do that. So like when we started the band in 1988, nobody played heavy really, and nobody played guitar solos for sure. And so you know, it was for us. We were attracted to playing heavy because it was uncool. And then when it became very cool to be heavy, we didn't want to play heavy anymore. So amazing, amazing, really supportive, and I think everybody's really enjoying the concerts. I know a good thing is that because Jimmy wasn't in the band, and I think the last time we toured Japan was maybe '96 with Jimmy. I know there's a lot of younger fans that never got a chance to see Jimmy play and the power that he brings to the show. So I'm really happy that they're getting a chance to see Jimmy play. Well, everybody copied our guitar sound for sure. I think almost all alternative rock that you hear right now is copying the Smashing Pumpkins guitar sound. I think that we showed that even in alternative music there's conformity, and we were truly independent people within alternative music. We didn't sort of go with everybody else. And also I think that we brought a sweetness and an emotional aspect to alternative music that it really didn't have. Because before Siamese Dream and songs like Today and Disarm, there really wasn't many people writing songs that were fragile and really had a lot of emotion. There was defiance and an emotional defiance, but the ability to really open your heart in the music, I think, really started with us. I think Gish is, it's so naive, and it's sort of beautiful because we really don't know what we're getting ourselves into. We don't understand the politics of music business, rock and roll. We're really just making music by ourselves. Siamese Dream, I think, is really, it's so idealistic, and it has so much hope in it, and the music just screams like a sense of belonging and opening up doors to the past, and really being willing to look in the face of childhood and not be afraid. Melancholy is really the sort of the epiphany of the band, where the band really becomes the Smashing Pumpkins and finds everything that we worked inside the band suddenly became like a flower. It just went, and you know, I think we recorded something like 56 songs in a year. It was like the water just kept flowing out of us, and that doesn't sound that good. The water kept flowing us. But I think it was probably the best time in the band. Adore was a very difficult time. My mother had passed away. I'd just gotten a divorce, and Jimmy had left the band. And it's like the whole album is like a letter where you're writing a letter to somebody and you don't even know who you're writing to. It's searching, and it's trying to find something to believe in, and finding some things to believe in. And Machina is sort of the last proud statement, an act of defiance from the band, where we play our sort of music our own way. And if you listen to the album, you know, the goodbyes and the farewells are inside the album for everybody. Well, you know, I wrote a song once where, it says in the song, all good things must come to an end, I just think that you have to recognize, being in a band, you want to end before it gets boring, before it gets lame, before people sort of lose interest. And I think we're at that point now where the band is still important and popular, and I don't want to wait till I wake up one day and it's like, what happened? And, oh, I guess we got to break up now because nobody cares. I'd rather break up while people still care. So.